I whispered something quiet in the nighttime, a fragile hope I never dared to say. You lay beside me, breathing soft and distant, as if your heart was already far away. I held the thought like something made of silver, too scared to break it, too afraid to keep. I wish for us to find our way together, but wishes fade when love begins to sleep. And though I try to speak, the fear inside my chest began to burn, so I kept it in the dark. A wish you never heard. It was a wish you never heard, a truth I hid behind the trembling words. I wanted you to stay, but silence was the shield I always preferred. Even when the morning came and painted hope across the world we blurred, I kept you in the dark. I wish you never heard. Your sweater still hangs lonely on the bedside, a faded memory of warmth you gave. I touch the cloth and feel the ache returning, a quiet heartbreak I could never say. Your laughter used to fill the room with sunlight, but now it's just a ghost inside the air. I close my eyes, pretend you might still hear me, but every whisper only leads to nowhere. You didn't say goodbye, but silence had a truth that always stirred, and so I held my heart. A wish you never heard. It was a wish you never heard, a fragile hope that went without a word. I wanted you to stay, but even wishes fade when left deferred. Even when the morning came and softened all the hurt we both incurred, I kept you in the dark. I wish you never heard. Maybe love was meant to fade before we learn how heavy dreams can be. Maybe losing you was written in the parts I couldn't see. But even as I heal, your shadow stays in every truth I blurred, a wound I can't let go. Wish you never heard. It was a wish you never heard, a longing that my heart could not deter. I try to let it go, but letting go still makes the past recur. Even when the years drift on and soften all the pain we once preferred, I'll always feel the ache. I wish you never heard. So let the silence stay, a fragile echo of the love we stirred, still breaking in the dark. I wish you never heard. You whispered something quiet in the doorway, a trembling truth you couldn't hold inside. Your eyes were tired like they carried endings, long before you ever said goodbye. Your hands were cold the moment that I reached them, a distant echo shaking through your bones. I felt the weight of everything unspoken, a silence telling me I'd be alone. And even though you stayed, your heart already started to conceal. I felt the breaking first, broken before I could heal. I was broken before I could heal, a wound you never waited to reveal. I tried to piece it back, but every scrap was something you couldn't feel. Even when the morning came and painted light across what wasn't real, I still fell through the cracks, broken before I could heal. Your sweater still hangs heavy from the nightstand, a memory too fragile to ignore. I press it close and feel the ache returning, a breath you left inside the threads I wore. Your laughter once could wash away my shadows, but now it lingers hollow in my chest. I chase it like a prayer that isn't answered, a sound I lost the moment you confessed. You didn't say goodbye, but silence bore a truth I couldn't steal. I felt the hurt begin, broken before I could heal. I was broken before I could heal, a wound you never waited to reveal. I tried to piece it back, but every scrap was something you couldn't feel. Even when the morning came and painted light across what wasn't real, I still fell through the cracks, broken before I could heal. Maybe love was meant to fade before we learned how much we had to lose. Maybe losing you was written in the lines we didn't choose. But even as I mend, your shadow stays in every scar I feel, a truth I can't undo, broken before I could heal. I was broken before I could heal, a silent ache no time can fully seal. I try to move ahead, but moving only shows what wasn't real. Even when the years drift on and soften all the hurt I used to feel, I'll always know the truth, broken before I could heal. So let the night fall slow on everything our love could not reveal, still echoing in me, broken before I could heal. The room still holds the shadow of your breathing, a quiet space where all your warmth once lived. I trace the places where your hands linger, the kind of touch a memory can't forget. Your voice has faded soft into the corners, a distant echo drifting through the walls. I speak your name like someone searching answers, but every whisper never gets a call. And though you walked away, your silence plays a song I can't deny. It cuts me every night. Still crying in your silence. I'm still crying in your silence. A wound that never learned to feel less violent. I try to let you go, but every heartbeat pulls me to the quiet. Even when the morning comes and paints the world in something nearly vibrant, I break where you left me. Still crying in your silence. Your sweater on the chair still keeps your outline, a fragile shape of who you used to be. I hold it close like it could pull you nearer, but cloth can't heal the empty left in me. Your laughter used to fill the room with color. Now all I hear is everything you're not. I chase the sound like someone lost in memory, but echoes fade no matter what I want. You didn't say goodbye, but silence made the truth too transparent. I felt the world collapse. Still crying in your silence. I'm still crying in your silence. A wound that never learned to feel less violent. I try to let you go, but every heartbeat pulls me to the quiet. Even when the morning comes and paints the world in something nearly vibrant, I break where you left me. Still crying in your silence. Maybe love was meant to fade before we learn how heavy endings are. Maybe losing you was written in the stillness of your scars. But even as I heal, your shadow clings to every part I guard. The truth I can't outrun. I'm still crying in your silence. I'm still crying in your silence. A quiet ache that time can't make less violent. I try to turn the page, but every page remembers your defiance. Even when the years drift on and soften all the pain you left in fragments, I'll always feel the loss. Still crying in your silence. So let the night fall slow on everything the quiet made so timeless. Still breaking in the dark. Still crying in your silence. The silence in the room felt almost violent, a quiet colder than the winter rain. You wouldn't mean my eyes, just kept them distant. Like looking at me only brought you pain. Your hands were folded tight as if they trembled, fragile whisper out of tune. I felt the truth before you even said it. The shadow falling heavy on the moon. And though you tried to stay, your heartbeat told me something happened. Try to watch the moment fade. The night your love died, that was the night your love died. A breaking no apology could hide. I held you through the dark, but even closeness couldn't turn the tide. Even when the morning came and painted gold across the other side, I felt the world grow cold. The night your love died. Your sweater still hangs straight across the doorway. A ghost of warmth I'm scared to fold away. I press it to my chest like it remembers the way your heartbeat used to sound each day. Your laughter once would fill the empty corners, but now it echoes faint like distant cries. I chase the sound but only find the quiet, a place where all our memories slowly lies. You didn't say goodbye, the silence drew the line you couldn't hide. I felt the final breath, the night your love died. There was a night your love died, a breaking no apology could hide. I held you through the dark, but even closeness couldn't turn the tide. Even when the morning came and painted gold across the other side, I felt the world grow cold. The night you loved it, your love died. Maybe love was meant to fade before we learned how heavy endings feel. Maybe losing you was written in the quiet, slow and real. But even as I heal, your shadow stays in every tear I cry. The truth I can't escape. The night your love died, there was a night your love died, a wound that time has barely pacified. I try to walk ahead, but every step reminds me what we tried. Even when the years drift on and soften all the pain I kept inside, I'll always feel that night, the night your love died. So let the darkness fade on everything our hearts could not confide, still echoing in the night your love died. You stood there with a trembling hesitation, your fingers resting lightly on the frame. The quiet in the room felt heavy breaking, like both of us were scared to say my name. Your eyes were drifting somewhere I couldn't follow, place where all our memories fell apart. I watched you breathe as if the air was hurting, a slow goodbye rehearsed inside your heart. And even when you sighed, I felt the truth you couldn't hide anymore. The world grew still that night when you closed the door. When you closed the door, you shut out everything we fought before. I tried to call you back, but every echo fell onto the floor. Even when the morning came and painted light across the way you swore, I knew you were gone for good when you closed the door. Your sweater on the chair still holds your outline, a fading warmth I'm terrified to lose. I press it to my chest like it can save me, but memories don't listen when they bruise. Your laughter used to fill the empty corners, but now it barely flickers in my mind. I chase the sound like something still worth saving, but every trace grows harder now to find. You didn't say goodbye, but silence carved the truth I can't ignore. I felt the breaking start when you closed the door. When you closed the door, you shut out everything we fought before. I tried to call you back, but every echo fell onto the floor. Even when the morning came and painted light across the way you swore, I knew you were gone for good when you closed the door. Maybe love was meant to fade before we learned the cost of holding tight. Maybe losing you was written in the stillness of that night. But even as I heal, your shadow stays in places I explore, a truth I can't undo when you close the door. When you close the door, a quiet end I'll never quite restore. I try to let you go, but letting go just breaks me even more. Even when the years drift on and soften all the pain I can't ignore, I'll always feel that night when you close the door. So let the darkness fall on everything our hearts could not endure, still lingering inside when you close the door. The night you walked away felt strangely quiet, her silence heavy enough to bend the air. Your footsteps faded softly down the hallway, like you were hoping I wouldn't hear you there. Your sweater still hangs folded by the doorway, a ghost of all the warmth you used to bring. like winter in the spring. And though you didn't speak, your silence told the truth you meant to hide. I felt the breaking start. You left without goodbye. You left without goodbye. A gentle wound that settled in my mind. I waited for your voice, but empty rooms are never kind. Even when the morning came and traced the world in soft, forgiving light, I still felt the ache. You left without goodbye. Your laughter used to fill the walls with color. Now every corner echoes hollow tones. I close my eyes and try to hear you clearly, but even memories break when left alone. Your shadow lingers faint against the window, a fading mark the sunrise can't erase it. I breathe the air you left behind in pieces, a quiet hurt I never learned to face. You didn't turn around, but silence carved the truth you pushed inside. I felt your love let go. You left without goodbye. You left without goodbye. A gentle wound that settled in my mind. I waited for your voice, but empty rooms are never kind. Even when the morning came and traced the world in soft, forgiving light, I still felt the ache. You left without goodbye. Maybe love was meant to fade before we learned the cost of holding tight. Maybe losing you was written in the softness of that night. But even as I heal, your shadow lives in everything I try. A truth I can't outrun. You left without goodbye. You left without goodbye. A silent break I never could deny. I try to move ahead, but moving only pulls me back inside. Even when the years drift on and soften all the hurt you left behind, I'll always feel that night you left without goodbye. So let the darkness stay on everything your quiet left to die, still echoing in me. You left without goodbye.